Hey guys, Richard from the Poke Family here again. Now I know I'm a little bit late to this party. This video is going to be a Rayquaza raid guide. Now the reason why I want to do this raid guide, well, I like raiding and I like Rayquaza and I like working out counters for this thing. So, but before we get into that, before I start talking about Rayquaza, which Pokemon you should be using, which moves those Pokemon should have, hit the like button, share our content on your social media platforms, help us gather some subscribers. We're aiming for 1,000 currently. That target will keep going up. We want our content to be able to reach more people just because we love making it. So hit that like button, share our content, you will be doing us a massive favour. Let's get into Rayquaza raid guide. So guys, the first thing that you need to know when raiding Rayquaza is the fact that it's a flying type and also a dragon type. That means that it has a double weakness. It is double weak to ice type moves. That means pretty much exclusively all of the counters that you should be choosing are ice types. The absolute #1 counter for Rayquaza, Mamoswine. Mamoswine, Mamoswine. If you have good IV Mamoswines, get them powered up and be using them. You want Powder Snow and Avalanche. There are no other counters that match Mamoswine. Everything that comes after this is okay. Some of it's even pretty good, but none of it touches Mamoswine. It is the ultimate counter for Rayquaza. We've got Glaceon, the Gen 4 Ice type evolution. Yeah, you're looking at Frost Breath and Avalanche on Glaceon. Again, not quite as good as Mamoswine, but it's still up there. Weavile, you're going to need some Sinnoh stones to get access to Weavile. Ice Shard, Avalanche. Great counter, absolutely fantastic attack. A little bit of a glass cannon. Little bit of a glass cannon. Again, I would always point people towards Mamoswine. Always. Mamoswine is the #1. These are just other options. Jinx with Frost Breath and Avalanche. That is an okay counter. You've got Mewtwo with Psycho Cut and Ice Beam. Now it's not an ice type Pokemon, so it won't get stabbed, but Mewtwo's crazy attack stat means that any time you can utilise super effective damage, it's going to be a pretty good counter. So if you have a good Mewtwo, don't be switching off your Shadow Balls. If you have a Shadow Ball Mewtwo, make sure you keep that Shadow Ball Mewtwo. Don't be switching to Ice Beam. If you have enough candy to buy an additional move, it might be a smart move, but only if you're missing Mamoswines. I have 5 maxed out Mamoswines in my team, guys. That just shows you how important that Pokemon is against Rayquaza. Post this point, you're really looking at average counters for Rayquaza. These are just average. If you have nothing else, use these Pokemon. Articuno with Frost Breath and Ice Beam. Cloyster with Frost Breath and Avalanche. Regice with Frost Breath and Blizzard. Walrein, Frost Breath and Blizzard. Lapras, Frost Breath, Ice Beam. Galele, Frost Breath, Avalanche. This is when you finally get to other types of counters. You could stick Dragonite in there, you could stick Rayquaza in there with Dragon moves, Dragon Tail and Outrage. You could use Porygon Z with Charge Beam. It's an electric move, but it can have Blizzard as a charge move. Smackdown Tyranitar. I mean, Rayquaza is a flying type and Tyranitar's still pretty good, but these guys are really, really, really low on the list, guys. So there you have it. Those are your counters. You're looking at 2191. That's the CP you want to see on your screen for a perfect, non-weather boosted Rayquaza. 2739 for a weather boosted one. This Pokemon's not that tough to beat, guys. If you've got the right Pokemon, and the right group of people, you can do it with 2 people. If you really have a really great team and your friend really has a great team, probably looking more around 3 or 4 to be sure. If your team isn't great, you probably want to up that number. There you go, guys. That is how to counter Rayquaza in Pokemon Go. I'll see you guys in the next video.